crap, right? The phone calls, the gossip, they got letters and calls, and they have completely any kind of evil report. They say, oh, I don't have, I'm going to work. Have a nice day. And I praise Yahweh for that. And that's how you stayed focused. That's how you stayed completely focused on Yahweh. And Darrell, the same thing. But Darrell's more in the learning stage. And how to stay away from evil reports. Sorry, Darrell. I got to tell the truth.
Tell it.
But Wilbur and Cecile are there. They have, over the years, consistently not given those things the time of day, because they said if Yahweh isn't our delight, all these things are irrelevant.
Amen. That's right.
And you relied on the discernment of Yahweh. Yeah. What is Yahweh's ministry? What is Yahweh's calling? Who are Yahweh's leaders? And you relied on discernment. You didn't rely on who said what when with the most eloquent presentation of an evil report.
Amen. Amen.
And it's hard to do, because when people pull at you all the time, and most of the congregation were pulling, and they were pulling.
Ain't getting pulling.
Look at verse 11. And Yahweh said to Moshe, how long will this people provoke me?
Amen.
How long will it be until they believe us? There's the plurality of the divinity, Father, Son, and Spirit. Yeah. How long will it be until they believe us? Verse 11. Okay. By Midbar 14:11. For all the signs I have shown among them. Verse 12. I will smite them with pestilence. I will disinherit them. And make of you, Moshe, a greater goy, a greater nation.
That's some serious stuff.
And mightier than they are.
Amen.
Now, an evil report, listen, is in fact a rebellion and provocation, not against man, but against Yahweh. Because look what Yahweh says in verse 11. Moshe, how long will this people provoke me through their evil report that they have been believing? Yahweh takes it personally when we entertain evil reports. When we entertain evil reports that are designed to sow disunity and discord among the brothers against Yahweh's leaders, listen carefully, Yahweh takes your problem's not with the leaders, your problem's not with the people. Yahweh said, Moshe, how long are you going to put up with this? Yahweh expected Moshe to do something about it. Not put up with it. So my question to you is, how long are you going to keep putting up with evil reports about Yahweh's people?
We're not going to
about your brothers and sisters.
We're not going to have it.
For all the signs you did.
We're not going to have it.
Still, just won't do it.
We're not having it.
Amen.
Teach.
Because Yahweh takes it personally. And Moshe said to Yahweh, verse 13. Hey Yahweh, listen, I really appreciate you making of me a great goy, but the Mitzrayim, the Egyptians, will hear it. You brought up this people in your might from among them. Verse 14. They will tell it to the inhabitants of this land. For they have heard that you, Yahweh, are among this people. That you, Yahweh, have been seen face to face. That your cloud stands over them. That you go before them by day in a pillar of a cloud and in a pillar of fire by night. Verse 15. I hope you're following. By Midbar 14:15. Now if you kill this people as one man, the nations who heard of your fame will speak, saying this. Because Yahweh was not able to bring his people into the land that he swore to them, because he's impotent. He promised but couldn't deliver. Therefore he killed them in the wilderness, because he's a false Elohim. Listen, an evil report ruins the powerful testimony of Yahweh to others outside Israel.
Wow.
This can stir his wrath. If we talk about love, 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 forgiveness, 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 and we're in constant fighting, constant discord, constant disunity, people will begin to say, if Yahweh cannot establish love in themselves, why do I need that kind of love? I will settle for a perverted love. And that's one thing about me, and anybody that knows me, and I'm not trying to defend myself, but you know that. I not only have no problem saying I'm wrong, not only have no problem saying I'm sorry, I look for opportunities to say I'm wrong, even when I'm not wrong, because I want to try to stay correctable and humble.
Amen.
Teach us so young.
Yes, yes, yes.
And you have some leaders who have never in 20 years admitted that they have been in error and that they have done wrongly in participating in gossip and Lashon Hara.
Amen.
So an evil report can ruin the testimony of Yahweh to the outside world.
Oh, Yahweh.
Moshe said, Yahweh, if you destroy this nation, all the heathen are going to laugh at you. That Yahweh brought them out, but couldn't bring them in.
Teach us, oh Yahweh.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
That's what an evil report can do. It can destroy Yahweh's testimony to the heathens, to the nations. Yeshua said what? If you are perfect with each other, all men will know that you are my disciples. If you are perfect with each other. Is that what he said?
No.
He said, if you all believe the same doctrine, all men will know that you're my disciples. Is that what Yeshua said? What did Yeshua say in Yochanan 13? If you love one another, all men will know that you're my disciples. But you know something? You can't love people that don't want to be around you. Some people say, hey, why don't you practice what you preach? I got no problem practicing what I'm preaching. But if somebody wants to divorce themselves from me, they don't want to be around me, it's kind of difficult to love on them.
Exactly.
And to forgive.
Exactly.
You have the same thing in your life, right? Same thing in your life. It's hard to love people who are more busy running from you than they are trying to reconcile. So an evil report ruins, as Yahweh lives. I have never not forgiven someone who asked me for forgiveness. But the problem is people don't ask. They're too busy running. An evil report ruins the testimony of Yahweh to the world. And believe me, Yahweh ain't happy. Yahweh is not a happy camper when his testimony is ruined. And how did it get ruined? It started with an evil report. An evil report ran and it proliferated throughout the camp.
That's right. Quick.
Verse 17. And now I beg you, let the power of Yahweh be great, according as you have spoken, saying. 18. Yahweh is long-suffering, great rachamim, forgiving iniquity and transgression, and by no means clearing the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the ahavot upon the children, to the third and fourth generation. Pardon, I beg you, the iniquity of this people for this evil report, according to the greatness of your rachamim. Who wrote the Torah? Moshe wrote the Torah. Is he saying, Yahweh, let's find something in the Torah that'll help these people. Let's find something in the Torah that'll stop all this gossip and slander and believing all these lies about the inhabitants of the land of Israel, and we were better off as slaves and we were better off in the desert dying. Let's find something in the Torah to help us so we can get through this difficult situation. Moshe wasn't that deceived. He knew he had to throw himself on the rachamim and on the chesed of Moshe, of Yahweh, even though he was the author of the Torah. I'm going to straighten out a lot of religious demons at that conference. Not that the demons are going to be at the conference, but the demons are in the air, the principalities and powers in the air. Because the season of Messianic and Nazarene leaders using the Torah to condemn people and to judge people are over.
That's right.
Okay.
You want to use the Torah, you're going to use it to point people to the healer and to the righteous one.
Amen. 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 Amen.
I know what I'm talking about.
Amen.
So look at Moshe appeals to Yahweh and he says, Yahweh, look, you're long-suffering. You have great rachamim. You forgive iniquity and transgression. You don't clear the guilty. You deal with them on your terms, not on our terms. Visiting the iniquity of the avot to the children. Pardon, verse 19, I beg you, Yahweh, pardon the iniquity of this people. They pray, they intercede, they fall on their faces. Joshua and Caleb tear their clothes. Ask yourself, all the people that have come against you and have come against me in this ministry, is that what they did? Did they tear their clothes? Did they weep? Did they pray? Did they intercede to have their hearts made right so that we could all be reconciled to each other? Or did they just go and divorce themselves from us? Not all. There are some who left in shalom and left on good terms. No problem. Pardon. Pardon the iniquity of this people, according to the greatness of your rachamim.
Greatness of your rachamim.
As you have forgiven this people from Mitzrayim, even until now. Yahweh's rachamim and his chesed never end. It goes on from Mitzrayim even until now.
Amen. I know that's right.
I don't know what you're trusting in. When I cross through the chilly Jordan River and it's time for me to meet my Maker and be absent from the body, I'm trusting in the blood and unmerited favor and mercy that has been withheld against the coming judgment that I deserve.
Amen. Amen.
That's what I'm trusting.
I know this.
Torah is a very deceitful and dangerous instrument if you don't learn how to use it skillfully. Just like a